Hi, we're presenting on our project titled Food Recovery in Isla Vista. My name is Ashley Reckers, and I'm a second year environmental studies and history double major.
And my name's Lily Walsh, and I'm a third year environmental studies and political science major. So, our Eli project was really motivated by the statistic that 1/3 of all food produced worldwide is wasted. And this informed our mountaintop goal, which was to reduce greenhouse gas emissions caused by food waste and lessen food insecurity, which then informed our SMART goal, which was to, by June of 2025, have five Isla Vista businesses and 100 community members download and use the Too Good To Go app, which is an app where businesses can sell their leftover food for a reduced price instead of throwing it away at the end of the day.
So, our steps to reducing food waste throughout this 9-month course was to first research and prep for our project, which started with interviewing four different individuals, including UCLA Brew and Dine, Food Recovery Network, and one of the businesses on Too Good To Go, which is Old Town Coffee, as well as Katie Maynard from our sustainability department here at UCSB.
After these interviews, we determined that we wanted to focus on reducing food waste in Isla Vista businesses by implementing the Too Good To Go app. So we worked with our mentor Heather, who's pictured here, as well as a UCSB alumni who works in sales at Too Good To Go to help develop our pitch for Too Good To Go to these restaurants.
So after we developed our pitch, we were able to go out and pitch Too Good To Go to 17 different restaurants and collect data on whether or not they were willing to join the Too Good To Go app or if they wish to do a different form of food recovery.
Lastly, we connected with the community. We tabled to talk to people about Too Good To Go and get them to download the app. We also put up flyers with QR code scans to download the app. And we made an Instagram account where we did informational and educational posts about different food waste reduction efforts to just connect with the community and get some support behind Too Good To Go.
Yeah. So we ended up pitching to a total of 17 businesses, which we have listed here. And then based on their reactions, we were able to create this pie chart based on their reasons for not joining Too Good To Go, as we only ended up having one of the 17 businesses actually download and join the Too Good To Go app. Their reasons, the other 16 gave their reasons for not joining as being A, not interested, which was just a typical first interaction showing that that was not something they'd be wanting to do for their business. Then other businesses said that they don't waste any food, which was typically businesses that make orders to go or make orders on the spot and don't have any left over. And then also those that just produce food that have health hazards when they sit out too long, so they aren't able to sell it later on. Another phenomenon saw a lot was the absentee owner, which was where employees were super interested in the Too Good To Go app, and many of them were super big fans. But then connecting them with the owner and connecting us with the owner made it really difficult to implement the Too Good To Go app with that business. Lastly was a really positive outlook, which was a lot of businesses have reducing efforts. Specifically, Anna's Bakery was one that stood out to us as they sell born again boxes of donuts where they sell day-old donuts for a reduced price the next day.
So the things we accomplished were one, connecting with local businesses. We also really connected with our community by educating and engaging with them about food waste reduction solutions, specifically Too Good To Go, and just saw a lot of excitement in the community about this app, and that was really nice. We also gathered over 100 followers on our Instagram platform, which was another way for us to educate and reach out to our community. And we are currently working to implement a bagel donation program with Yetz's Bagels.
So we'd love to highlight our one restaurant that we pitched to that actually ended up downloading Too Good To Go. So Yetz's joined after our first pitch to them about Too Good To Go, but over time their owner realized that it wasn't a good fit for their business model, and so we shifted to selling the extra bagels at Yetz's Deli. Unfortunately, they were selling them as a dozen bagels, which doesn't sell super well in a college town. And eventually we went back to speak with them and they had decided that they'd rather be donating the bagels. And so, yeah, that's when we shifted over to a new program with them.
Yeah, basically, the owner said he wasn't super motivated by the profit that he could get from selling the leftovers, and he would rather just give them to people in need. So we're working with them right now to get those bagels to a homeless shelter.
Yeah, so our vision for the future after Eli is to keep working with businesses like Yetz's to reduce food waste in the way that works best for them. We also want to keep expanding to our community about knowledge of food waste reduction efforts, specifically through like our Instagram platform or other informational opportunities as well.
We really learned a lot about working with businesses through this project. A big thing we learned is that food waste is a pretty taboo topic, which can make it hard to bring up to businesses.
We also learned that employees and owners have misaligned values regarding the business program, specifically seeing that employees were able to see how much food was being wasted and were super interested in getting on something like Too Good to Go to stop throwing so much away at the end of the night. But connecting the owners' values was really difficult and often led to us not being able to get them on the Too Good to Go app.
We also saw a bit of a technology implementation gap or just aversion towards using technology. Um, some businesses or employees maybe just didn't have super updated technology that was compatible with using an app like Too Good To Go, or they just really weren't comfortable using an app, and so that kind of just led to them not being very interested in using Too Good To Go.
Yeah, ultimately, we just saw that there was no one size fits all approach to working with these businesses, and that maybe Too Good To Go might not work best for one app, whereas don't or one business, whereas donating would be better for them, and trying to work out which would be best was really a big learning curve for us.
We also learned a lot about leadership through this project. Um, as we were kind of mentioning with the no one size fits all approach, we had to learn how to be adaptable.
We also learned that persistence was super important, and having to go back was a really big key to getting businesses really interested in Too Good To Go.
We learned the importance of organization and restructuring our plans based on things that have changed.
We also learned that environmental activism requires a lot of marketing, which was something we didn't expect coming into Eli, and building a sales pitch was super new to us.
Yeah, so this really helped us step out of our comfort zones. The first time we ever pitched to a restaurant, we were terrified, but we got really good at it and we got our pitch down, and that was a great thing for us to learn.
100%. Awesome. So thank you for watching our video. We've planted the seed of Too Good To Go. We know that it takes a lot of persistence and hard work. So we hope you can help us make it grow into a full-fledged food recovery effort and go out there and tell businesses you want to join Too Good To Go. If you'd like to learn more, please feel free to scan this QR code and it'll also take you to the platform to let you download the app as well.